It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
Greetings, adventurers. It is I, your danger mama Mab, just Mab. Oh, gosh darn heckin', welcome. This is happening. You know what? I'm excited that you're here, joining us, witnessing the spectacle and the horror of, I'm going to say, a cast of characters as they fall into depravity, derangement, and just all around being bad dudes. But that's okay, because I feel like they're exploring their true self. So welcome. This is the third chapter of our Patreon Saints game. Now you may be asking yourself, what is a Patreon Saint? And I'm here to tell you, a Patreon Saint is someone who subscribes to our Patreon at the highest tier. So we have a Patreon. You can support our channel, all the awesome shows we have all week. We've got, classic D&D. We have Gothic horror gaming. We have crafting. We have music. We have tarot. We have all varieties of things that you can subscribe and enjoy. And if you do choose to subscribe and add more chaos, you get so many things by just being a Patreon saint, okay? You can get the bonus. You not only do you support the show, right? You get bonus materials, you get extra powers to throw out and affect the games on our channel. You get maps, you get prizes and occasional trinkets and personal thank you and access to Patreon only content. And it just starts at $5 a month. It gets you in, gets your foot in the door. You get to get the behind the scenes looks at stuff. It's pretty cool. But my favorite part is the extra powers. So that's what we got. But if you're joining us live on Twitch, we do have regular plain old channel points that you can accumulate and also affect the show. Tonight's special thing is going to be a little bit of extra luck going to each one of our players, and you're going to see how that unfolds. We've got so much chaos in store. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, sound out in the comments. Let us know you're here. We want to thank you personally for supporting this show and enabling this kind of madness. So I say everybody can use these powers to affect the game, right? So you can befuddle the players, you can mess with the DM, you can make the DM crush all the players and have a total party kill. No judgment. But I will say there is one hard fast rule here on Nat 21 Adventures. An actual roll of a natural 1 or a natural 21, yes, our dice go to 21, cannot be changed. That is sacred. No matter how many divine powers you throw, that 21 was meant to be, and you cannot challenge it as much as you would like to. So, where are we? This season, right? So this is the third chapter of our Patreon Saints game. So let's talk about where they are and what's going on. So after 1,000 years, this island of Mystmore Island, it was shrouded in a mysterious myth. It suddenly disappeared. Poof, gone. Wait, poof, there. Now it's there. This island is there, and nobody knows where this land came from, except for maybe even the people on the island. They don't even know why it was hidden. They don't know what horrors or delights were revealed suddenly and now accessible to the whole rest of Earth. So our saintly party volunteered for a nominal fee to explore this new land. And as we have adventured, we've seen what they found. So see, chapter 1 was them being abducted on the boat that they were already on, and then driving that boat into Fish Town, a small, sleepy little fish harbor where they did extensive property damage. And the local beloved mayor, Finkel, contracted the party to help rid the town of a horrific beast, aka his ex-girlfriend, while still owing the town a lot of money to cover repairs. Even though it was all they took care of the beast, they still owed a little bit more money. The mayor contracted the party to deliver a special package to a very large city in the mainland, and it turns out they were delivering a very potent party favor that I'd like to call the de-inhibitor, for lack of better words. So, but they stayed for the party in the town, hosted by our favorite sexy merfolk. That would be Finn Diesel. Very hot, very sexy Finn. But the whole night was a blur. And then the next day, the players spent the entire day trying to track down their missing dog, their missing their chest dog. Is it one or the other? you're tracking down their pet Chesty. But it turns out that Chesty was chestnapped by a rambunctious bunch of party goblins who didn't know when to quit, and they were treating Chesty as their party god. But our adventurers decided to fight glow sticks with thunder and fire, and they burned the entire party to the ground, saving their chest of a dog, which promptly vomited the whole evening's worth of treasure into the streets in front of a burning warehouse. They also met a goblin cleric who was percussively convinced to keep the party goblins hydrated. And you guys have nicknamed him Safety Goblin, which I actually really like. But his name is Gilly Nug, and he was on the way to the Mennonite temple in town. And we don't know much about the Mennonites, except their local religion with 7 deities in the pantheon. But he's heading into town for the big festival. So this is where we are. And we're back. Welcome, adventurers.
Hi.
That was a lot. Thank you so much for because it is the start of chapter 3 of this adventure, and things are about to get a little serious. They're going to get a little more out of control and bigger picture-y. This is kind of where we are. So let's introduce our players. Directly to this side of me, we have our beloved Twitch moderator and Leaf Evergreen Reverend Tommy. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Hi, welcome. I am Leaf Evergreen. I am a dwarven druid circle of wildfire. Sometimes you just have to burn things down so they can regrow. Forests always sprout up fresh after they've been burnt away. Get rid of the trash, whether that be dead trees or corrupt blob mares.
All right, keeping it going around the clock. We have Mr. Serco, Malinar Brightwind. Tell us a bit about your character.
I am an elf of not the woods. I've come from a line of armor smiths and tinkerers, and I've got my prized little protection suit here with me and its little bag of tricks. Just trying to make it in the world and make a little coin to buy more toys.
Nice. And keeping it going around the clock, we got Kazan Droll. Tell us a little bit about your character.
Well, I'm an elf, and apparently a lot of people in this town think I am just the best, which I'm so down for.
They're not wrong. And what kind of elf are you? What's your character class?
Just a high elf.
It's an elfy elf.
I do. I'm taller than you still. And I may or may not liberate things from people who won't appreciate them as much as I do.
Like their inhibitions.
That too.
I am loving this. You guys have grown so much since you first left the mainland of Earth to come to this new, suddenly appearing island.
Weird that it's been less than a month.
It's been less than a month in game time. So here we are. The scene opens. You guys are sitting in the streets in front of a shipping warehouse that is slowly and casually burning to the ground. Most of the goblins have fled. I understand we have one goblin minion lingering who is worshiping their lady Kazan, and another goblin who is our friend Gilly Nug, who is cleric of Gilligan. And he is thanking you guys. Thanks, guys, so much for helping out and getting me out of here. Oh, yeah. And that's right. Our good friend Chesty vomited a massive amount of loot. And it was just this huge amount of gold coins, of various coins and gems and some jewelry, mostly rings. If you search for it, there's really not anything that's an actual magic item in there. It's just more like shiny trinkets that you're pretty sure in the dim recesses of your mind, the party goers from the night before were just entranced by feeding Chesty little coins and trinkets and baubles and shiny things. They thought that because Chesty would do tricks to get the gold and like sit up, little, sit up, roll over, jump, beg.
He's such a clever dog.
Very clever dog. And so now you guys really probably don't have to worry so much about money.
I'll just plop my little bag of holding on the ground there and just start kind of.
That's party treasure. That's party treasure. You can't just, we're splitting that later.
And Evelyn Evermore, you were absolutely correct. There's like undergarments in there, a sock, some used tissues where somebody thought it was a trash can. Although I will say, Chesty probably tried to spit that out.
I wasn't in my right mind. I'd have controlled what he was eating more. More gold, and less of the, various sundries.
But the jewelries are lovely. A lot of sparkly, shiny, very nice earrings, a tiara. I don't know how somebody parted with a tiara, but some of it's junk jewelry, I guess you might say, costume jewelry, and some of it is like legitimately gorgeous, beautiful gems. If anything is enchanted, it's enchanted to look shinier than it is. To that, like, other than that, there's nothing. But it's a pretty gem. The owner of the tiara is burning somewhere. Chances are good that it's very likely. Evelyn, you're killing me tonight.
That's their problem.
and Gilly Nug's like, oh, jeez, thank you so much. If you want, we can go to the temple and you can maybe, put something on the altar to say thanks and thanks for helping out tonight. And, just, I'll tell you what, though, he sees the look on your face that you're completely not willing at all to part with your stuff. That's okay. I understand, buddy, little buddy. You guys are great. But here, what's going on, right? That party was like the kickoff for the Shipwreck Festival, which is one of the high holy days in our calendar. So it was like Shipwreck Eve, so you kind of get all your sins out the night before, and it's a whole festival of adventures and games and tests of skill where you can beat your opponents and become a ship of the Minnow. You could become the crew of the SS Minnow, which is one of the highest honors. You can go ship out on a 3-hour tour and you can go anywhere and maybe find your way to the Holy Land back home, the homeland.
Where is that?
Oh,
is
well,
it
there's
my
a lot
home?
of debate. Well, it's where the port that you shipped out of.
Ah,
Yeah, that's the homeland. You get to go home. That's the whole point. Come on, let's
Home
go
is
to the
eventually good.
well, I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to at least giving it a shot.
Oh, you seem to be making friends and profit, so.
It's a very tiny profit.
There's a lot of money there. Yeah, let's go to the temple, guys. It's going to be awesome. The Shipwreck Festival starts first thing in the morning. And as you guys are, Gillynug is trying to convince you, are you guys going towards the temple?
We can meander in his direction.
I mean, if it makes him happy, is my little goblin followers still following me?
The goblin follower is not as enchanted with you as they originally were. Do you wish to put the lean onto him and make him more enamored again?
Let's see. I believe that now that we've leveled up, I am no longer quite so alluring as I was before. You said so. So he stopped licking my boot, and I looked down at him and I go, "Sorry, what was your name?" I said I didn't care, but I care a little bit.
Oh, they call me Mini Mob.
Mini Mob.
I'm a little gob.
Yeah.
Little gob.
You seem to really enjoy licking my shoes, Mini Mob. Is that just like a temporary insanity, or?
Oh, absolutely, man. I was high ass. Whoa, I was out there. I tell you what, I couldn't even.
It's just that you did a really good job polishing them. Look at how sparkly they are.
Hey, listen. I got it. And he goes. He walks away.
Oh, well. You win some, you lose some.
Yes, Evelyn. It kind of was freaking Mardi Gras in one night. Because this is the high.
You know, Cezanne, I wouldn't be too heartbroken over a goblin. I mean, a pet chesty is really, really cool. And this is nice. A pet goblin, they're just problems.
Oh, you think? Yeah. Besides, where am I going to hire a goblin in this economy?
For a nominal donation to the Church of the Mennonites, Gilligan Temple, I would certainly be amicable to being a guide during the Shipwreck Festival. And if you need another member of your crew, I'm always looking to sign up. I don't have my own crew, so if you need a guide, I'm your goblin.
Oh, well, that's where we hire a goblin in this economy. I mean, look at him. He seems more helpful than other people I've met. I could be okay with that. You okay with that?
Do you have any skills beyond guide?
Oh yes. I am as a full-fledged cleric of Gilligan, acolyte level. I do definitely have all the knowledge of the pantheon of the Mennonites, as well as our traditions and history. I can also offer healing in your time of need, as well as hydration and bandages, and and I can fix things sometimes. And I'm really good at running errands. And I'm really good at doing things that you need done. I'm really good at.
Easy. Don't talk yourself out of the yes. Because I'm all for it. I would love to have a useful little person around.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind having a little bit of that healing right now.
Yeah.
Are you in here? Let me help you out. And he trips. He goes to heal you, and he trips, and he lands on you like hands first, and then he goes, "Oh, sorry, Gilligan," and as he's like fumbling and lands on you and knocks you over, you take You take 8 points of healing. He's an accident-prone healer.
I love that. Don't fall over the side when we get on the boat. Whenever that's going to be.
I appreciate that there, little guy. That I do feel a little bit better.
Oh, jeez. Okay, let me look at you for reals though. I didn't mean. I'm really sorry. He's very profusely apologetic about falling. He's like, I just was so excited and eager, and I just wanted to help out. Sorry about that. I tripped, and here we go. Let me do some legit focused healing for you. One moment while I remember how to do this. It would
Oi,
be.
Mona, how hard did you get?
Here we go. You get another 9 points of healing.
Now I'm feeling quite a bit better.
All
Still
right.
not morning fresh, but I'm a lot happier. Thank you again very much.
Considering how we woke up this morning, that seems okay.
Hey, does anyone else need a little help? I can help you out. What do you got?
Melnor, where are you at? HP.
I'm now at 40 of 45.
I'm at 24 of 38. You know, I could use that. I could use a bit.
Okay, sure. Here, let me help you out. And Gilligan goes to heal you, and this time he's not Gilly Nug goes to heal you, and this time he's like more focused, and he's like serious about it, and he's like, I'm gonna do this right. And he goes, the spirit of Gilligan moves and does good in this world, and he puts his hands on you and he heals you for 10 points.
Nice.
Okay, and he looks at Leaf. Leaf, are you injured at all?
Oh, I'm fine.
But are you actually injured? Are you down any hit points?
It is but a scratch.
He's looking at you with the eyes of like, are you actually hurt?
Let him have his pride. Where's the temple?
Egg, the Troll King with 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Troll
Hey!
King.
Oh, Ick, thank
Awesome,
you.
thank you, Ick.
Good to see you. Love to the Ick, the troll power. It is good to be the king. All right. You guys want to go to the temple? I'll take you to the temple. Let's do this. Okay. And Gilly Nug starts walking you through. And if you recall, on your way to the warehouse, there was a building we passed, and I briefly mentioned something about it being kind of a sketchy looking thing. It was very vague. Anyway, we walked by that thing again. And nothing happens. All right, we're going to continue on to we're going to continue on to the mainland. All right, or to the town center, the town square. So let's see here. I am going
transport
to
us all the way to the mainland.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Boom. All right, I'm going to kind of walk you through here. So this is where the warehouse party is. And you're going down here, and you're going down here, and he's talking all about the faith of the Mennonites. And I can share as much of that as you would like, because I have been working on it. So he talks about the temple as a large rambling structure with mismatched wings, but it's a 7-pointed star, and each point has a statue of the deity. So there's the skipper, and his holy symbol is the blue wheel. because he's the skipper and we're all his little buddies. And that's great. But then there's Ginger. Everybody loves Ginger. Her holy symbol is a Hollywood star because she's so glamorous and she is definitely the deity of love. And I love her. But you know, I'm a Gilliganite through and through. Our holy symbol, and he holds it up, is a red lightning bolt. You know, like our color is red, and then the lightning bolt. It's like the we just move through it, and the lightning bolt, which is what struck the ship in the original ship, and then there's always the professor, and his holy symbol are 2 coconut halves with science coming out, you know, bubbling and sciencey, but then there's Marianne. Everybody loves Marianne because she's like the hearth goddess, and she takes care of everybody. Her holy symbol is a blue gingham bandana, and then there's Mr. Howell and Mrs. Howell. And they're the deities of fortune and fortune. So it's like you have fortune, which is ta-ching, gold coin. That's Mr. Howell. And then you have fortune, which is like, yes, awesome, favor. And that's Mrs. Howell. So it's just a wheel of fortune. Those are their holy symbols. And as he's talking by, I need you to guys roll a perception.
14.
17.
Dirty 21.
Ooh.
The only one who you guys are listening to Gilly Nug talk about the mythos, and you guys are very interested. Leaf is less interested and kind of is curious about this building. As you guys walk by, you'll notice carved along the top of the building are the holy symbols that just Leaf notices this. It's up to you. It's carved a ship's wheel, a star, a lightning bolt, 2 coconuts, a wheel of fortune, a coin, a blue gingham handkerchief. They're carved along the top and in kind of like egg and dart molding. They're like integrated into the molding. And Leaf, you just noticed that because as we were passing by, the rest of you guys were kind of probably looking out to the sea or just zoning out or actually listening to Gilly Nug and learning about the Minnow Knights. I see you have discovered fortune's favor. So, what do you guys do?
Oh, look, it's the carvings. You see that, guys?
What's that?
The carvings.
Huh.
The symbols.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
You're telling me you didn't see it and I'm all the way down here?
I was paying attention to Gilly Nug. Because that's the polite thing to do when somebody's talking to you.
You are so polite, Kayla, and I appreciate you. I will say,
you don't know her very well then.
Well, you know what? Don't worry about that. Let's not worry about that. Let's just keep going. And then he's like trying to like herd you and says, "Oh, look at that thing over there!" And he's pointing the exact opposite direction of this structure. Let's get back to the temple. You know, the Shipwreck Festival. So let me tell you more about the Shipwreck Festival. And he's going on about the Shipwreck Festival and all of the adventures that are involved in the Shipwreck Festival and how there's 7 different games that you compete in, that each one features and favors a certain deity of the pantheon. And you get to exhibit the skills. And he is trying so hard. In fact, I'm gonna roll a persuasion. That was not a bad roll.
Mm. Should we roll something?
Yeah. Roll a d20. I don't know what do you roll to resist persuasion? Persuasion?
Usually
Anti-
wisdom.
Wisdom. Roll your wisdom.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
So I have a wisdom of -1, and I rolled a 2.
I'm not going to count that as a natural one. But you didn't got a dirty one. Very nice.
I am a dirty one.
Yeah, that's fact. That is fact, and that's what I like about Jews.
Well, I got a natural one, +1.
Mechanically,
So I beat you, technically.
mechanically you win, but also statistically you lose.
All right, Leaf, what do you got?
19.
You cannot be persuaded. The other two, they're like, yeah, let's get to that temple. This is stupid. I don't even know why I was looking at that. I don't even see what's his face was talking about.
Yeah, not quite there, wee one. What's your rush?
Yeah, but the games, they've got to get signed up. And I think that we would make an amazing team. I know there's just 4 of us, but I really think we got a shot. I think we got a shot to win the boat and make the boat. Well, that's part of the competition is we got to make the boat and then get the boat. But this year, this is a big year. It's a banner year. The mist has lifted. I think there's a real shot that someone can get off the island. No one's ever been able to do it before.
Oh, we came from off the island.
Yeah, we're from off the island.
What?
We're
not
the island.
from here.
Yeah.
You're outside. How did you get here?
On a boat.
That we wrecked.
Well, I mean, we wouldn't have wrecked it if there hadn't been those mer people and the fact that, the entire crew that was actually crewing the boat.
They kind of abandoned the boat.
Well, they kind of died.
And a lot of them died. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me they jumped ship when your crisis and hour of need? They were not Minnow Knights. I can tell you that right now.
No.
Oh, no.
Well, yeah. I mean, what's the last thing you remember before we woke up in the hold? Getting on, I think. That was like it.
Well, don't know how we got on, but we did get off with a bang.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, if you want to see where we came from, I mean,
I do, because you must have been sent by the divine ones.
oh,
True.
by the Holy Seven.
Yeah.
And speaking of 7, what's with the carvings here?
Who cares?
Oh.
It looks run down.
Yeah, no, we don't go there anymore.
Why not?
This is because it's very ill-favored and it's bad luck to go there. And people who go there don't come back. That's all I know. I'm not even local and I know that.
All the more reason I think we should take a gander.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense to me.
Like not
That
at
go
all.
to a place where people don't come back on purpose. It doesn't
I
make-
mean,
yeah.
yeah, you can go in if you want to. Up to you.
Oh,
But you're taking your own self in, and that's about it.
Checking out an unknown location.
No, I'm not going to check out an unknown location. Especially not when somebody tells me right before I enter a competition that it's bad luck.
Yeah, it's bad luck.
Fortune
make our own
favors
luck.
the bold.
That's spoken like a real howl right there. That's good. We need a
Almost as if
howl.
one is a pinned rogue, and that's actually our slogan on our pin.
That's nice.
Cool.
You look like a professor type to me, sir. We need a professor. I like a good professor. You also have the vibe of a howl. but you could be a Gilligan, maybe even a
Oh
Skip.
yeah, she can make them howl.
Uh,
How about him, Eleanor? You want to take a quick look?
I mean, mysteries within a city like this, they're kind of my game. I'm stuck on figuring stuff like this out.
oh, if both of you are going, I guess I'm gonna have to babysit.
What's that? Skipper? I don't know if I can go in there. He looks they don't have the levels to Rick and Morty this stuff. I'll tell you that right now. You need to be gods to Rick and Morty this. Okay. All right. I'll do it. Because I want someone to watch your back and make sure you don't get hurt. And honestly, I think I'm here just to help you guys out. I feel like, so yeah, okay. But don't go in there. I said it. I said the thing.
Oh, we find this perfectly nice, entirely reasonable person, and you, the first chance you get, decide, you know what, I'm going to do the exact opposite of what this local tells me to do. You're just the smartest person I know. Except no, wait, no, I'm wrong. Scratch that.
Except I think I am the smartest person here.
Excuse you?
I mean, we're both in like our or what? I always hate to try and guess the age of females, but 70, 80, 90, right? Or somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're teenagers. The last thing you should ever tell us is what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I'm doing out here and not still at the family mountain?
Oh, it's so cute that you have like a family. Anyway. Whatever.
Well, mostly the dwarves, but
What?
I mean, you think we build all this armor in the woods with elves?
I have absolutely no idea.
We've been cooped up with the hill dwarves for a long, long time.
Well, good for you, I guess. Meanwhile, I would like to avoid misfortune in all cases. Now that I have some fortune of my own.
Ooh,
Superstition and rumor.
More fortune.
very high.
Superstition and rumor is usually only there to hide the treasure.
Or death.
Or death.
Or death. But it is in the middle of town. You think in the middle of town, if there was real death in there, there'd be like guards or ropes or something. Chains.
Tell you what, Gilly, we'll let the two boys go first. And you and I can stay in the back and we'll pull them out if something looks like it's going to go wrong.
Okay. But I don't recommend going in there, but I can't let you go alone. So I got your back, little buddy. I got your backs.
That's teamwork. All right. And I shove Leaf at the door.
The door is super locked. In fact, you can't find a doorknob. You can't find a keyhole. You can't find any way to open it easily. It's just basically a door kind of outline. Like where a door should be, but maybe it was bricked up but it's just, there's no way that's obvious to open this apparent vestige of a door.
Oh. Looks like the person whose idea this is might need a little help. If he asks very nicely.
Well, I didn't prepare knock, so could you give us a hand here and identify where the part of this door might be?
Let's see. I don't know. I'm not like super inclined, like I said. I need like a really, really nice ask.
Got something, Leaf?
Looking. I'm trying to see. Let's see. We're gonna do. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I have any sort of. I don't really have much for investigation on door.
I do. I mean, I can investigate the heck out of this thing. I can actually, if I can find a lock, pick the hell out of it too. Because I tinker a lot. I can give it an investigation check.
Okay, roll for it.
Not great. 9.
No clue.
Let's see.
This sucker's not gonna. This isn't even a door. You don't even know. Maybe it's just like
an advantage.
Oh, you have an advantage. Roll
Kazan
again.
knows.
Oh, Kazan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm like hardly looking at it, but I'll roll.
I forgot to use that auto success I had out there.
Oh man.
That is, let's see, plus my investigation. I'm just kind of idly observing it, and I get a 16.
Not enough. Are you intrigued that you find nothing, or are you satisfied that you found nothing?
At this point, we spent so long on it. You guys aren't going to leave me alone if I don't do this for you, are you?
Leaf your wall. You know the stubbornness of dwarves just as well as I.
I know the stubbornness of one in particular. I have not made the acquaintance of many dwarves. But fine. I'll look at it closer. So should I do like another investigation without advantage this time, or what?
Oh, that was with an advantage that you rolled.
That was with the advantage that I got 16, yeah.
No, you can't do another. You can do. No. Investigation and perception, those are basically the same. Yeah.
Are there any windows?
Nope. There's not even a place where a window once was.
So no windows, no cracks or anything?
Nope.
I wonder if this is not just a simple door, but something magical. Could there perhaps be something...
Speak
symbols?
friend and enter. What's the word for friend?
Yeah, maybe a prayer to the Mennonites. Hey, little guy, is there any common prayers that the Mennonites would speak?
There was. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from this tropic port aboard a tiny ship. Nothing.
We do like a religion check or anything to see if anything.
I can tell you that well, hold on. I know that in this town, some people say this is the origin of where the crew originally landed. I don't believe it. No. No.
What's the problem? You should believe it, I think.
Yeah, no, I think they originally landed on the other coast.
Huh.
Closer to my town.
Yeah, hometown pride. That makes sense. Well, I can't open it, and I'm done looking, so...
Nice. So let's go to the Shipwreck Festival. Yeah.
We'll come back
on.
later, maybe.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna-
we
and
might
I'm
just
gonna
have to come back. This is
I'm
a
just
mystery
gonna
we
follow
need to
Gilly
put pin
Nug. I'm
in.
just gonna urge him on.
But we don't know what's inside the building yet.
Well, there's lots of buildings between here and there. Oh, hey guys, Kingdon's going. You wanna? I can't. Come on, guys. Let's go and follow. Hey, guy. Hey, wait up. Hey. And then Gilly Nug chases after Kazon because he's psyched for the. Oh yeah! It's the Shipwreck Festival, holy songs and dancing Shipwreck Festival. Looks back at you guys. What are you doing?
Head that way.
Oh,
I mean, he's convinced me that there's something we want to do with this contest. So
I think you win it. You got a real chance. And he starts talking about the contest for the professor, how it's a science fair, and they used to say explosions are discouraged, but they know that it's inevitable, so they're gonna allow it. They've made allowances, and they're not saying they're not encouraged. They're just gonna happen. You know where I'm going with this? Lots of explosions sometimes happens. It's gonna be awesome.
I mean, yeah, sounds great. Explosions, anything like one-on-one combat related? I could do that.
Oh yeah. Well, there is the skipper's turning. It's called Dodge Nut. But basically, it's not just coconuts that you're dodging. It's like anything. But your team gets to chuck other things that are all in the field of play at the other team, and whoever's left standing is proclaimed the skipper, or the skipper of their team.
Ooh.
And the skipper's, he's like the big guy. I absolutely respect and admire the skipper. The skipper is definitely someone who is just really great at making decisions and knows all the things.
I can probably dodge a lot.
Can you hit?
Can I hit? Sure.
Then you're perfect.
Is Leaf with us at this point, or is he still standing in front of a door? Okay. I wasn't sure. At some point, I'm going to look down on my other side and go, oh, you're here. Okay.
What kind of, so he goes on to talk about some of the other very epic competitions of the Shipwreck Festival. Let me see here. Dodge Nut. Honestly, Dodge Nut. It's so, the skipper's duty is to dodge and survive. That's like, who is the skipperiest skipper, right? You can dodge a ball, you can dodge a coconut, but can you dodge like the ship's mainsail staff rock thing? I know what it's called. I'm being overly excited. But here's another one. Oh, you know what you could do? There's Ginger's Star Search, right? So it's a fashion show, but you have to make flair and charisma, and you have to make the coolest outfit the sexiest outfit out of found objects. And
what if the object
then,
I found was fabric that I happen to have?
oh, that's brilliant. It counts. It counts. It could say it just washed up on the shore. And then there you got to present a dramatic monologue in said outfit. And then we all give you thunderous applause because it's just the most amazing thing. There's Mary Ann's Bake Off. And it's where you have a limited set of ingredients, basically one ingredient, and you have to come up with the best recipe. And tastiest and best presented, all those things. But then the whole time, throughout the whole festival, is Howl's Gamble. Yeah, that's where everybody's always gambling on the outcome of the events, right?
Oh, at least it's not a moving castle.
Where would it even go?
And whoever ends winning the most gambles is the howliest howl. Oh, there's so much more. As he's talking, he has actually come up on. You've kind of gone around through the city, and you've ended up in close to the center of town, to where the temple is. And I will tell you what that looks like right over here. Boo, 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 zoom out. And then there's the temple. This is actually the market square.
I'm not sharing their.
Cannot see.
Oh,
Only we can see.
adding to stage. The temple, boo, boo, boo. And then like all the stuff happening here. And then this is part of it. This is a big market square. And then this is like where a lot of the games take place. Some of them take place here. And then like the big shipbuilding takes place over in this corner here, which is said to be where the original shipwreck occurred, right in this area. Can you see the mousy mouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Perfect. So,
Eleanor, you can build a ship, right? You built a
build
robot.
almost anything.
You built a robot, so you can build a ship.
I built a robot while I was so inebriated, I didn't remember building a robot.
that may or may not have been powered by goblins. Just
Goblins, they're very handy.
they really are.
I mean,
Okay,
it's not
so you
like
guys-
there's not such a thing as batteries that are powered by souls.
Who would do such a horrific thing? All right, so you guys get to the temple, and you see this impressive structure, and you may have seen it earlier and just didn't really pay attention to it. It is definitely, it's made of so many mismatched architectural styles, but it's all centered around, they all come out in like 7 points from a star. And one is made out of broken ship parts. Another one is made out of marble. Another one is very shiny glass and mirrors. Another one is a cute little house. Another one is a very healthy looking ship prow. So another one's made out of bamboo. So it's all these different construction styles that go into a center point. And in the center, there's like this big ship that's cracked open, and the door to get into the temple. And the temple is huge. I say temple implies like a little thing. No, it's like a cathedral sized sort of space. So this is clearly a very established religion in this town. And it is definitely one of the points of power, because you don't get a structure that big and that ornate and that complex without having a lot of financial backing, legislative backing of all the people in town. inside, you can see a lot of the different factions are kind of pairing, or like kind of filtering in, and you can see the skippers section of the people that wear the blue ship's wheel, and you can see the ginger section where they all have the Hollywood star, and they are all glamorous and beautiful. And there are other acolytes of Gilligan there, and they're all wearing like little red sailor caps and the red lightning bolt and red shirts, and their color is red. And
red shirts.
Red shirts.
Sucks to be them.
Oh boy, I sure hope that none of them go on away missions.
And
They
then
better all be engineers.
they're all engineers. And then you'll notice that in the center there is a giant anchor that has like a group of people around it. Clearly they're high level representatives of each order of the Pantheon. And then this is where he's like, this is where you go and sign up your team. And they encourage teams of 7. So if you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, if you don't have 3 more people that can join, and he looks at Chesty and he's like, 2 more people to join the team. Yeah, I think that it'll be fine. Normally we encourage parties of 7, but like I think you represent both Howls personally. And you're kind of leaning towards Skipper. I can see it now. I can absolutely see it.
Who, me?
And I'll be your Gilligan. And then yeah, you want to sign up?
I think we've got a shot at this.
I think so too. I really do.
And even if we don't have a shot at it, it'll be entertaining. Why not?
I mean, yeah, all like the big dignitaries from all over town. I understand Finn Diesel is going to be here. He's like in charge of everything. And like, this is his, unofficially his town. He's like the merchant coordinator, the big guy, the big hooch, the big hunch. Oh, and then like mayors of all the local towns are going to be here, and there's going to be like people, dignitaries from all over. And as you look around, you see an incredible array of species. You even see a dragonborn, one dragonborn with attendants. And you see not a lot of dwarves, actually. I don't think you see any dwarves, now that I'm thinking about it. There are no other dwarves there. And you see a lot of high merfolk, like the aristocratic class. You see fish folk.
Lose map.
Are you there?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, do you see me?
She's returned.
We were all still moving around.
Did you catch all that?
Merfolk, fishfolk, dragonborn,
high dignitaries.
high dignitaries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about replugging my router, but my router is not. No! How about now?
Still pretty good.
Yeah,
Come
you're
on,
still
fire it up.
Yeah, you just
Fire it
disappeared
up.
for a little bit, and then you were all good.
Let's see what happens now. I think it's because for some reason I have normally hard cable in. Anyway, this might be a pretty decent time to kind of go into confessions.
No, she's getting worse again.
Oh no.
Pardon our technical difficulties while our
Can you
danger
see
map
me
is
now?
temporarily frozen.
I I'm here. I'm here. Can you see me now? Can you guys do Reverend Tommy? Can you take confessions for a hot second? And now for confessions. You're driving, Tommy. Can you hear me? Hello.
I'm not the biggest fan of religious events and all the hoopla that goes into it, but this is an interesting concept of a challenge. I don't know. It's maybe we can win this thing. I don't even know what we can win. I mean, other than getting out of here, but we got this whole big bag full of golden gems we just picked up. We could probably just buy a boat and go. But I'm up for the challenge.
I mean, honestly, what's the point of paying off a debt to get a broken ship when you can just build a new ship and leave for free? That's the whole thing. I don't care about the whole religious aspect to it. God's willing we win or whatever. But no, I'm fine. And if I get like an actual helpful person around me who like follows the things that I do, then win-win-win to me.
All right, I'm trying to see what's in the building. It's people go missing. Hey, maybe there's cool stuff left behind. No, I don't want to listen to our little pet goblin go and do this, go and do that. But you know what? All right. Either way, maybe we'll get back to that. Let's get competition. Let's smash the competition. Win everything. Get out of here. Maybe still do something to that stupid blobfish. I'm not done with him yet either. But yeah, something's got to. I want to leave this island. I want to go back home to the mountains and the fire. All right. And okay, while our Danger Map is doing a reload, let's go through some brief sponsors here. Oh, maybe she's.
I'm back. I did it. Hey, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so Gilly Nug's confession. This is the year. I really think we're going to do it. I think we're going to get off of this island. And if what these guys are saying is true and they came from someplace else, I know we've got this in the bag. This is my year. This is my year to be the Gilligan. I'm very excited and I really wish they didn't notice that house. I really do. Why did they keep that house around? That house is a house of blasphemers and should be burned. That's all I have to say about that. Hey guys, welcome back. Did Reverend Tommy get a chance to do the promo blurbs and thank yous?
Not yet.
Well, the show is brought to you by some of the amazing people that make things and sell things. like Mab's Mobile Mercantile and Roar Crazy RY Crafts. This is the coming up on season, folks. Get your glass pumpkins. Get your glass pumpkins. And we have some other sponsors, but I don't see their little tags, but I know that we really like our crew at Tabletop Teas, and we really like supporting all of the other folks that make things and sell things and help keep the arts alive and keep us doing things. So, and on that note, boo-boo-boo, boo-boo-boo-boo. Oh, what? Kabam! We've lost Reverend Tommy. So, what did I miss in the confessions? I could go back and watch it. So,
let's see. Leaf is still salty about that house, and everybody else is pretty confident about this whole competition thing.
I think that's awesome. So ask me anything about the Shipwreck Festival. I've got answers and I can help you figure it out.
How much time do we get for like the Order of the Star? What have you?
Excellent
the
question.
Star. Sorry,
so
Ginger.
Try to do it one event per day. And the whole day is there's so many teams that compete. They don't have them all compete in the same place. You'll compete, and then it gets narrowed down, and then they have the finalist show in the evening.
Oh, so it's kind of it's a tournament style for every event.
It's a tournament style for every event.
Oh, hi guys! Look what I found.
What'd you find? What is that? Food?
I found cake.
Holy cow! I love cake. What's it made out of?
Chocolate.
Hard to get on an island, but that's fine. This is I will say this is definitely big business for coconuts this time of year. Coconuts are the national seed of Shipwreck Festival. We make coconut little lanterns. We make coconut pies, coconut drinks, coconut liquor. Everything is served in a coconut.
You make horseshoes?
We make horseshoes, coconut. We make coconut hats, coconut bras, coconut underwear, coconut thongs.
No, I don't want to know.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Coconut earmuffs.
Coconut shrimp.
Coconut shrimp.
Coconut radios, coconut helicopters.
Oh, yes. Coconut bombs are very popular.
We invented coconut helicopters yet?
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's definitely something you'd see in the professors tournament, the science fair, which is all day, and that's a day to behold. So the first one, the first event is the skipper's dodge nut. So tonight we sign up. You prepare yourself. You pray. You meditate. You work out. You do the things, and it's a meet and greet party for everybody. Not as much as Shipwreck Eve. We have coconut lightsabers, and there's usually like a coconut buffet. Things served on, in, and around coconuts. Yeah, we got that going on.
I'm just hearing the whole bubble gum shrimp spiel.
That's accurate. That's fair.
Or it's just like autumn, where it's pumpkin spice latte, it's pumpkin.
Yeah, it's basically
pumpkin spice candles, pumpkin spice air
season's
freshener.
right around the corner.
You've got coconut lattes. You've got coconut beer. You've got
Coconut bread. We don't know how, but we do it.
Oh, that's easy. Coconut flour is a base ingredient for a lot of the recipes in the Great Marianne Bake Off.
So what you have there, is it cake or is it coconut cake? In which case it's cakenut.
Nah, just definitely chocolate.
Okay.
I see. That sounds good though. I would eat that.
It's cocoa based.
Right? It's cocoa nut.
Yep, just without the nut.
No nut. Coconut. It's a no nut coconut. It's a nut free coconut. Oh my gosh. This is brilliant. You guys are brilliant. So tonight is the meet and greet. And it's where your team gets to parade in front of the high-ranking officials that come from all around. And you get to do a brief demonstration. This is what Gilly Nug is explaining, of some of the feats that you bring to the competition. Think Hunger Games, because betting is a huge Thunder Coconut. Coconut games. It's basically the coconut games. betting is a huge component. And Gillynug is like, I gotta admit, I don't quite understand how the betting works, but I know that to win the Howl card, the Howl roll, you need to win Howl's favor, you need to win the bets. And you need fortune and you need favor. And Gillynug is quite confused about it. But what do you guys think that this means?
Can I ask one of the people who's signing people up what that means?
That's a great idea.
Okay.
So
I'll just approach whichever one seems less busy.
they're all pretty busy right now. They're kind of trying to coordinate everybody into making sure that everybody that's in a group that's going to be signing up. You guys are not the only under 7 group. They mentioned that it's discouraged, but they allow it because not everyone, some people embody more than one spirit of the divine spark. And there is rumors of a single competitor that is one entity that conveys all. And it's never been done before.
Ooh.
But this person is very confident that they will be the one true crew. The one piece.
I hope it's pronounced Luffy.
I hope someone has actually started researching One Piece.
I have. I like it.
I've been a loyal reader for a long time.
I've started.
Yeah, it's a good
someone
one.
who just started pulling out images of One Piece and all that. Didn't really know much about it to begin with.
We're not naming names. We won't say who it was.
But they were perfect. They were exactly what I needed. Yeah. So there is a one. You want this little kid.
Gum coconut.
He's gonna have to. Oh boy, he's gonna have to get pulled in so many directions.
There is a kid that is confident that he will be the one true crew. And he looks at you guys and he starts sizing you up. And he's kind of scrawny, but Gillynug's like, the Gilligan is strong in this one. And he's like, I see the Gilligan. The Gilligan in me sees the Gilligan in you. Recognizes the Gilligan in you.
That's Gil's recognizing Gil's.
Gil recognize Gil. Girl, Gil recognize Gil. And then you see all these like fans kind of swarming around the kid. And they're like, whoa, yeah, big fan. And he like looks you up, looks you down, and then kind of walks away and pays more attention to his fans and like kind of walks that way. But most of the teams are a team of 7. You have a much better chance as a team of 7 than you do as a team of 1. All right. What was your question when you finally get up? Well, okay. Name of team.
Do we have a team name, everybody? Drop my die.
You need a name. Looks you up and says, 2 talls, 1 short. That's not a good name. You need a better name.
Beg your pardon. We are 2 tall and 2 short.
2 tall, 2 short, and
one chest.
Okay.
We're extremes. We're 2 tall and we're 2 short. We're extremes.
Okay, so the extremes. That's your team name.
Sure.
I'm registering 2 The extremes.
Brains is her dope stat.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
hear
Rachel.
anybody else coming up with something. What do I look like? A writer of any kind?
Yes.
I don't know
You
where you
can
got
change
that
your
idea.
team name if you need to before the festival starts tomorrow. Oh, wait, before the festival starts at sundown.
Okay. So the betting part, how does that work exactly? I do understand it has something to do with fortunes and favors, but you know, Gillinug here wasn't quite able to explain it.
That makes sense. It is intentionally confusing for the simple-minded.
Ah.
Malinor, pay attention.
You see, it's quite simple. First of all, you bet on the outcome of each individual bout. Additionally, you bet on the outcome of the overall event. Additionally, you bet on how many members of a team are surviving at the end. Additionally, you can manipulate the bets in your favor if you are so inclined. I am neither condoning nor condemning cheating. However, fortune favors the bold.
Well, all right. Since you're willing to gamble with life more than everybody else, you are in charge of the gambling.
The betting fields, and he points to like where the market square is. And if you go, there are many people to place your bets with. And whoever wins the most money by the end will be declared the Howl. Also, remember, Mrs. Howl took great delight in assisting her husband in winning the bets. If you get caught, you lose.
Get caught doing what?
Oh, fixing the bed, I think.
Why is the bed broken?
Well, if gambling had perfect odds, it wouldn't be gambling.
The odds always favor the house. That is definitely a Howl rule. And usually the betting starts during and after the initial shipwreck parade, which is this evening.
All right. I wonder, we're going to have to look at the odds. Are people already starting to talk about who the odds favor?
Yes.
We're gonna have to talk to people about that. Vin Diesel probably knows. He'll talk to us. Because of on account of the party last night.
That was an amazing party.
Oh, were you there?
The cleric of the professor looks up, smiles for a minute, takes a serious face again, looks back down.
I look him up and down, and I wonder how easy it would be to convince him to stick my boot in his mouth. But I only wonder.
He's like trying very hard. You can see little beads of sweat of the level of effort he is making to ignore you.
Elfie,
Mm-hmm.
give him some smolder.
Don't tell me what to do. I give him some smolder.
Roll seduction.
roll persuasion. Here we go.
Roll for smolder.
Unless somebody wants to give me, unless somebody wants to be very nice.
Is it a performance? It's a performance.
Pre-game, you have +5, Evelyn.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
That is 14 plus a +1 performance +5. So
20.
30-20.
It just fails. It just fails. You can see him go.
Is there another saint? Or someone would point to cash in?
Come on, Kevin. Where you at?
You got to remember, this guy's a cleric and he's a high level.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Nat 21.
Smolder.
Yes! Let's corrupt the cleric. I'm going to be honest. If any of the great pantheon of the Mennonites is against sex, then they're not worth talking to.
Hold on to that one, Kevin. We might.
Let's play this out. Let's see how this goes. So he is very like trying so hard to not notice you.
Sure, buddy.
And you throw down some smolder. And his pen snaps.
You've sullied yourself, sir.
What?
You got ink on your hand.
Oh, and he wipes it on his shirt. He's wearing a white shirt because he's a cleric of, and now he's got, and he's like, and he's like,
how are you a holy man so dirty, so absolutely filthy?
Who
abides by that?
He faints.
And I catch him. Because I can do that.
You're much taller. He is more human, maybe a fish in his family at some point, but he's definitely reads as human.
He's just a handsome guy with scales on his face.
Basically, he's got a tint of green to him.
Nice.
But he has straight up fainted behind the table. I don't know if you could get behind there or not in time to keep him from hitting. Yeah, he's behind the counter and he faints, hits his head, and then leans back and hits his head again. And then he's like, down again. And like a reflex. Like that's how they swear in the Mennonite pantheon.
I will see you after the parade.
Yeah.
Now do come find me.
And he's like, yeah, hi.
I
wink. To real quick, I'm going to whip up a quick batch of good berries. And I'm going to give them to Kazan. I'm like, here, give one to him. He'll feel much better after he eats one. So that way, as soon as he eats it, he heals back up again.
I take them and I look at you like I'm surprised that you're being helpful, and then I give him the berry.
He opens his mouth.
Stick out your tongue. Ah.
He eats the berry. He's like, whoa. Okay, now he is super solidified into admiring you. He's like, Professor has guided you here in his wisdom. He has seen that you. I feel like you got something. I think you're gonna win this.
Oh.
And so he starts knocking up your odds in the ranking.
Nice.
You see him put a couple of like underlines and stars, and he's like looking at you.
I will see you later on this evening. And then I, I let him. He hates to see me go, but he'll love to watch me leave.
Oh, I'm titillated. Also, it doesn't help that the heat, the air conditioner doesn't work back here right now. But
Same.
I'm feeling flushed right now.
Smooth
move, kiddos. Yikes. And then
as she's getting ready to turn around and walk away, I'm going to use Druid Craft and create a blinking spectral fairy effect around Kazan that the clerk sees as she walks away.
Can somebody introduce me to Magecroft's ass? I think we'd get along famously.
He starts, bless you. So Gilly Nug is amazed, and he's like, Ginger moves through you. You really have the whole pantheon here. You guys are amazing.
I'll tell you
I'm gonna put all my money on you.
Fabulous. I'll tell you what.
I mean,
you do that thing where you're useful more often, and I might start to like you.
Wow. Thanks. Wow.
No, I'm talking to Leaf.
So funny. So, you have a little bit of time before the great presentation of teams. What would you like to do? You know that Finn Diesel is coming, and you know the dignitaries from all over are coming.
Local
Probably
mayors.
all the what?
Local mayors, you said also?
Yeah, local mayors. They're part of the dignitaries. I like this. So this, just to let you know what Fortune's favor is, if you choose to do a howl-based activity, that is when you can pull on the dice. Because members of the audience, for the course of this Shipwreck games, are playing the part of Mrs. Howl, in addition to the players doing their own level best at cheating. And these fortune favors allows you to re-roll dice, one die per favor, when you are doing a howl-based activity. And you can make arguments that such and such is a howl-based activity. It's usually like cheating, swindling, gambling. So if you guys are gambling and you need to roll a series of dice to get the highest roll, you can use Fortune's favor to re-roll. So that's one reason to not blow through all six at the same time. And one reason to not.
Let it be known at this point in time, we have six
You
6.
all have, you do, and I'm impressed with you guys. Thank you for enabling the chaos of fortune's favor. All right, you have a little bit of time before the party. What would you like to do?
I actually want to know if Finn Diesel has any other clothes that he'd be willing to let me borrow, because I'm still in my party outfit from last night, I think.
Didn't you change out of that? I don't remember.
No.
I
I
thought
only
it was
had
a
like
little-
my party dress and some and my leather armor on.
You're not wearing your leather armor?
I am wearing some of it,
Yeah.
but I'm not wearing my normal clothes.
So would you guys like to go back to Finn Diesel's house?
Thought about going back to that armorer and seeing if he was done working on that piece I had.
I don't think he would be done by now.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I can't remember how long
Well,
he
it's a
said
good
it was
thing we're
going to
sticking
take.
around, isn't it? Maybe I'll go find some kind of random writerly type and ask them to come up with a better team name. Or we could go and look at that door, I guess.
So you got Finn Diesel's house for clothes, change of clothes to get ready for the great presentation tonight, which is gonna be, you got to be impressive if you want to get higher up in the betting.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go
Ron
place
just
bet?
needs to put something else on, or
Do you want
lack
put-
thereof,
to?
to improve our odds.
It's true. And do you want to go place any bets? Because that's part of this adventure. You got to place
Yes,
bets.
I think we need to go play some bets.
I thought
Yes.
the bets happened after.
Well, they really start tonight. So when all of the players come and do the presentation, that's when the betting really starts.
But you can place
Officially.
bets right now.
You can place pre-bets if you wanted to. Come on. It's up to you. Or you can go check out the door. That's not a door. Or you can find out who's in town. Or you can, what would you like to do? You got it.
I'd like to learn about some of the history of the winners of individual events, just schmoozing with the crowd.
Okay.
Talking about, history, past winners, who's made it on the ship, what kinds of things do they do?
Okay. So you have two choices. You can do a basic charisma roll of socializing and small talk. You're rolling for small talk that you want to find out. So is it investigation? Is it persuasion? Is it perception? It's a wisdom. It's either a wisdom or a charisma based roll.
I'm trying to think more along the lines of it being inquisitive, searching for history.
Or intelligence.
Mhm.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Let's see. Well, you said investigation, charisma.
It was either, I was like, depending on how you wanted to do it, it could be like a persuasion, it could be a charisma based roll, it could be an intelligence based roll of investigation, or a wisdom based roll of perception. So
I'm more inquiry, less socialization.
Gotcha. So give me an intelligence.
14.
Okay. So you find out that the winners are one of the things that the final competition is to build a boat from found materials and then escape the island, because that is their divine duty to return home. And the home is very nebulous. Everyone says home in a different way, but home is implies it is the home of the gods. And it is, if you can make it to home, then you will be one with the gods, and they will rise you up and you will achieve full divinity. No one has ever successfully left the island. And people are very excited because this year is a big year. This is something completely never heard of. The mist is gone. this is the year that someone is going to get home to the divine lands and achieve godhood. And that's why there are record numbers of teams signing up this year. And this place is more crowded than Gilly Nug has ever seen it before.
Everybody's bringing their A game too, I bet.
Everyone's bringing their A game. And there's a lot of people that just want to be part of it. So you also find out that the predominant religion on this island, as far as organized religions go, are the Mennonites. That is the main religion. There are other faiths, there are other religions, and there are people that don't really practice anything. There is, you do find out that there is an uneasy tension about those Jawses people coming in. And Jawses has been around for a while. Jawses was here before the mist was lifted. But so because Jawses is a divine entity and Jawses can go wherever the hell Jawses wants. And you know that in the southwestern region, you no talk like that around here, Quid Kevin. No talk like that around here. You don't say that in this company. You do know that in the southwestern quadrant, there is a temple of Jawses that is fully established and is doing pretty well in that area. And you know that they have been, there is rumors that they have been killing followers of the Mennonites. That the followers of Jawses have been gruesomely and horrifically just decapitating, gutting, chopping up, murdering brutally any Mennonite they come across. We did nothing to provoke such an attack. And yeah, you hear yeah, that's about all you're gonna get on a, would you say a 14?
Yeah.
That's about all you're gonna get on 14.
I am going to schmooze my way over to Vin Diesel if I can find him. And by schmooze my way over, I mean that I'm going to be working the crowd and trying to convince them that they should absolutely be placing bets on us.
On the extremes?
On the extremes. And I'm also asking if they have better names than that.
Okay, this is where the audience, you guys come in. Start shouting out team names for these guys.
We've got 2 elves, 1 dwarf, 1 goblin, and a chest that's a dog. Should I make a persuasion roll?
Sure. Yes, because you're trying to be charismatic.
Mm-hmm.
It's either performance or charisma.
Okay.
Or performance or persuasion. Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion. That is a 15.
Okay. So you, a lot of people that you, as you mingle, are kind of taken with you. And the second you mention that you came from not here, that you came from the other side of the mist, that blows their tiny little minds. And they are so taken with you that they are like, holy crap, yeah, you already been off island. You know, you are the one. You are the ones that are going to lead us all to the Holy Land of home. And they are so into you. Yeah, a lot of people start betting on you. So, yeah, let me add more tick marks to your favors there. And you don't see Finn Diesel anywhere.
I'm gonna have to go stalk that guy at his house. I don't want to.
The Silver Paw Alliance.
Thunderbolts.
An asterisk.
The
Fellowship.
Fellowship of the Leaves. The walking chest crew, as opposed to the Straw Hats with the chest legs.
The Unleashed.
The Unleashed. Ooh, that's a good one.
And what would you like to do, Mr. Leaf Evergreen?
I guess we should scope out some pre-bets.
Scope out some what-ets?
Pre-bets.
I'm hearing
Betting. Pre-bets.
Oh, pre-bets. So, how do you go do that? Where do you go? Do you go to the market area?
Bets are
Do
being
you
done.
mingle? Do you check out some of the other teams with a very critical eye? Are you finding out more information about underground betting? That's not Howl. It is betting, but not betting to win the game. It's betting to bet on the betting. Does that make sense? They're betting on the teams, so they're not betting on winning.
I just want to try to get stuff.
It's like a fantasy football
Figure out
game.
how to win the bets.
You want to figure out how to best win the bets?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So roll. Roll wisdom.
Oh, okay.
That's a good roll for you.
Yes. I'm wise.
Be cool. Be cool. Don't laugh.
15?
What is it?
15?
15?
Yeah.
I give you a flash.
Actually,
of genius.
I'm going to use the pre-show advantage from Evelyn.
Okay.
Oh,
For that second roll. 15.
What was that about stroke of genius?
I'm gonna give him a flash of genius. Whenever I see a creature near me make an ability check or saving throw, I can use my reaction to give them a +3.
That's good.
That'd be 18.
All right, that's definitely better. So, with betting, the thing about betting is there is an element of chance. But for this particular betting, the best way to win it is to make sure that you have the finances to cover if you lose. That the next bet you can get that money back and then some. Make very educated bets based on your judgment of the teams. And there has been 0 bets won without some sort of favor from Mrs. Howell applied. The key to really getting ahead is Mrs. Howell's favors. And you can use your favors to actively sabotage other teams. And if it looks like a team that's really going to win, that has a lot of bets, if you can take them down, you will move further ahead. So it's an exponential increase of payouts the higher up you go on the bracket.
It feels a lot like those races in Magecroft.
Oh, yeah, kind of is. You're familiar with those.
Yeah.
What
But
the hell is
betting is an
Magecroft?
actual competition. And
Where the hell is Maycroft? I've heard of it, but I've never actually been there.
It's it's to the north of the mainland. It's a pretty big city. I'm surprised you haven't been there. Kind of the main hotness of the whole continent.
Maybe I'll go there someday. It's not that I avoided it. It's more just it just never happened.
I mean, it's not maybe quite as loud as the Viking lands, but
where did you guys ship out of? Is one of the questions. They want to hear more about where you came from, and what's it like there, and are there Mennonites there?
no Mennonites where I come from. I'm in the mountains, just short of the main river, where there's the new Friendship Island has just come into existence.
Oh.
There's some mountains a few weeks travel south from there.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
I have been everywhere, and none of those places have been home. Or at least there have been many places that aren't home.
Aww. You will find home when you set sail on your 3-hour tour. Okay, so I think you guys kind of separated a little bit, did a lot of mingling in the main temple area. It is coming up on time. You have maybe an hour. I would say you have about 2 hours to get ready for the big parade of presentation tonight. And Gilly Nug is getting a little nervous. He's like, this is the time to shine, guys. I put on my best hat for this.
Is there a place where I can get like a proper wash? I'd meant to clean myself up this morning, and it just kind of didn't happen because of a lot of other things.
You had mentioned that you're a guest of Vin Diesel's. He's like the main guy in town. If you're in with that guy, that's where I want to go.
I mean, it seems like as good a place to get cleaned up as anywhere else. What do you think, everyone? Actually, I don't care what you think. I'm going there. You can come if you want.
It's just a few blocks over and back again. We can get there in 2 hours.
Actually, fairly close.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's actually, it's about 2 city blocks away, but there's city blocks full of buildings and shops and a couple of familiar establishments.
Like a 15-minute walk max. It's fine.
Yeah.
We got ages.
You're asking the good questions.
I went way farther than that in the Atlanta airport in less than 10 minutes.
Well, it's crowded streets. 15 minutes.
It is pretty crowded, actually. There are more people than there were yesterday. And it was crowded this earlier. So you guys kind of went all day, spent most of the night in the warehouse party fighting these guys. And then the sun was kind of coming up. So you really haven't slept. You don't have time for a proper nap. But you've been healed. You decided to mingle instead of taking a nap.
That was more important.
It is important. And right now, you guys are the talk. As you are heading out to Vin Diesel's villa, you hear people talking about strangers from the other side of the mist are entering the contest this year. And people are saying that's fair or that's not fair, that they're saying that these guys are guaranteed to win. People are saying So it's like very polarizing, but they're so full of extreme emotions at the fact that there are people from the other side of the mist.
Crazy.
Kind of a big deal.
Mm.
And when you get to Vin Diesel's house, the door opens and everyone's favorite butler is like, hello, do come in. And he's like, I missed you. Where have you been all day? Did you find your little, oh, look, it's Chesty. Chesty. And then he tosses a little coin at Chesty. Chesty jumps up and catches it and eats it.
Don't feed
that.
Don't feed him too much. It gives him indigestion.
It does. And he's like,
I want a bath drawn, and I can borrow some of the clothes from the closet, right?
always. You are so welcome. Well, we are so delighted that you've chosen the Casa de Vin Diesel as your home away from home. And when he said home the second time, it almost had like a reverent ring to it, that he's treating you a little bit differently than he was before.
It's not the same as it was.
He's treating you with a weird awe.
Princess?
Is that the name of your new group? Princess? So he takes you in, shows you where the room is, and he says, Vin Diesel would like to extend his hospitality for you for as long as you wish, and certainly throughout the entire stay of the Shipwreck Games. If there's anything I may assist you with, and he gestures to some attendants that draw your room has been cleaned, by the way. The room where you were before has been cleaned. It is the bathtub's no longer filled with broken nails and pieces of metal and machine oil. It's now clean, and he gestures to the people, and they start bringing buckets of warm and hot water in there. He's like, I'll have food brought to you if you so desire, Rabbi.
A little snack before. That seems reasonable.
Very well.
Snack before the parade. We should talk about what we're going to do for the parade, you guys. You know, I'm sure we can do something impressive we can come up with something impressive inside of, 2 hours? We've got this. Anyway, I'm going to go take a bath. No peeking.
The attendants leave the room. You have the space to yourself. Gillynug is there. He talks about big, showy. There's like floats. There's people levitating, people flying in, amazing costumes. There's some people had like a ship that was made out of something that looked like it was on fire the whole time. Yes, that's a blatant ripoff. But he's just like, I've heard stories about how great and impressive some of these parade things are. I'm down with whatever. You've got my attention, and I will make it happen.
Oh, we know you have some horse-drawn carts down there. That certainly could be the basis of a float. I could certainly provide some visual effects to go along with that.
Maybe something that's not so flammable.
Oh, we should absolutely allow you to do your fire thing really impressively big.
Hey, Kazan, you could be the elf on fire. Again.
So, hey, fun fact about that. I didn't like being on fire, and I'm not doing it again. No. You be on fire. You're good at being on fire. I can do acrobatics a little bit. I can do some flips.
So we are almost at time. And I think that we're coming up on a really good place to stop. And that way we will start the next show with queuing up for the parade. So you have 1 month to think of a name, think of your opening ceremonies. And I've already told you a little bit about every game.
The Misfit
like
Mimics.
That is
Misfit
good.
Mimics is pretty good.
Think of a name, think of your opening gambit, and think a little bit about the games, all the different games and things that you can do, because these are people that have been planning their whole lives preparing for. Some people maybe like a month. Some people just decided to enter on a whim just to hang out with you guys. So, on that note, we're going to end tonight. And we're going to do one final round of confessions, because I want to hear what you guys are thinking about. Let's see. Let's start with this guy.
All right, we just need to get ourselves cleaned up, redressed, go back out there, do the thing, and yeah. So compete, do some magic, sabotage the other, and go home, away from this place. And you know what? Maybe we'll even take Elfie with us.
Aww.
Rude.
I am going to build such a float. This thing is going to glow. And I've got 2 hours, so I hope somebody has prestidigitation, because I am going to stink when I am done.
The important thing to remember is not to get like too into your own head about it. You know, you chill out, you relax, and then, because you can never plan for every eventuality, you just swing it. This bath is great.
I think this is it. I think these are the winners. I mean, I feel so lucky that I bumped into them and then they bumped into me. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there when it happens. I'm going to help them win. And you know what? All those naysayers that were like, oh, the new Reform Mennonites and the old Orthodox Mennonites, and we're not even going to talk about all the different factions of the Mennonites that are out there, because this is the one true Mennonites. Mennonites. This is the one true Mennonites. Oh. So the intrigue is just under the surface. Just under the surface. Are we coming up on a holy war? I don't know. Will Jawses come and sabotage the Shipwreck Festival? I don't know. Is Mayor Finn Kell gonna be there? Very likely.
Is he gonna be framed?
Also pretty likely. So yeah, I can't wait to see where this goes. I cannot wait to see what kind of chaos you guys bring to the table. The power of Gilligan guides you as a bolt of lightning from the heavens in a dark and stormy night when you have no business going out on a 3-hour tour. Those storms come up way too fast. So I want to say thank you to my players for coming out tonight and keeping us supported. And I want to say we do have shows all week. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is our schedule. It's pretty awesome. Tonight's show is the rotating show of the week. The Patreon show does go on at 7. All the other shows on Thursday nights go on at 8. Patreon's because we're in different time zones and this is like the best fitting time. We have Modern Music with Lady Prudence, which is an amazing, awesome show where you get to have her make music for you. Sonnets with Shakespeare on Tuesday at 8 a.m. We are about to restart the next season of our Nat 21 Adventures D&D show. But I think we're going to do a brief interlude of Modern Gods, which is a small independent published game. And then we're going to go back into some Spelljammer. All hail Captain Box. On Wednesdays, we do Crafting with the Crew. And then Wednesday nights, it's Gothic Horror Gaming. And then on Thursdays at noon, it is Phantasmagoria, which is another great creative writing show that we do here. And that is why Nat 21 Adventures is the best channel. When a natural 20 won't do, you know what you need? You know what you need? Time to get your die queued up and say, you need a Nat 21. Focus. Screw it. I did what I could. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes. All right. I'll see you next month right here on Nat 21 Adventures. Bye.